which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
Something massive is on the horizon, a documentary series that's set to change everything we know about Sean P. Diddy Combs. And if you've been paying attention to social media, you already know the buzz is impossible to ignore. People are straight up saying it now, Diddy did it. This isn't just internet gossip anymore. It's gotten to a point where people are openly calling him out, and if everything we're hearing is true, it's worse than we ever imagined. There's a real sense that Diddy is backed into a corner. And when someone with that much power has nothing to lose, you better believe things are about to get chaotic. 50 Cent, who's been vocal for years about Diddy's shady behavior, is now going full throttle. And with new lawsuits dropping and major names like Jay-Z being dragged into the fold, this is becoming a full-on industry earthquake. According to insiders, 50 is exposing everybody tied to Diddy. It's no longer just about one man, it's about a whole system of influence and abuse. To make matters worse for Diddy, his legal team is reportedly asking for a delay in the upcoming trial, claiming his condition is so bad he needs more time. But the recent indictments suggest otherwise. Reports now say there could be hundreds of victims. And that's not speculation, that's coming straight from the legal documents. Yet this is still just the beginning. All signs point to the fact that we're only scratching the surface. And now Cassie, yes, Cassie is ready to testify. This development is huge because if there's one person who knows where the bodies are buried, it's her. She's been with Diddy through the darkest years. For her to take the stand could shift the entire case. And if she spills even half of what insiders claim she knows, this trial is going to blow the lid off the entertainment industry. Let's not forget the long-standing tension between Diddy and 50 Cent. They've never liked each other on a personal or professional level. But things really took a strange turn when 50 talked about the awkward behavior Diddy displayed toward him. According to 50, Diddy once offered to take him shopping, which made him deeply uncomfortable. Not because of the offer itself, but because of the energy behind it. 50 interpreted it as flirtatious and inappropriate. It wasn't something a friend would say, it felt more like something you'd say to someone you're romantically interested in. And now, in light of all the allegations, those moments are being revisited with a new lens. Back then, no one paid attention. Everyone brushed it off as just Diddy being extra. But now, people are connecting the dots. It's like all the weird stuff that didn't make sense before is finally coming together. And people are starting to ask, was it always right there in front of us? Even Meek Mill has been dragged into this. 50 recently pointed out that Meek was seen wearing matching outfits with Diddy at a party, suggesting a close relationship. 50 joked that he himself declined the shopping invite, but Meek clearly didn't. He saw Diddy as a shortcut to success. That's how a lot of rising stars view these powerful moguls, not as people, but as ladders. The thing is, people are now realizing that being close to Diddy might have had a darker cost than anyone ever imagined. Meek Mill even publicly expressed discomfort about being associated with this scandal, saying he had to spend over $100,000 just to figure out why his name was being mentioned. That kind of panic says a lot. More people are being implicated too. There's a resurfaced story involving Diddy, 50 Cent, and Chris Lighty during a press event. Allegedly, Diddy said something chilling in an elevator, claiming he doesn't like back and forth, he likes guns. That wasn't just bravado. That was a direct threat, and it's only now being taken seriously. What's making everything worse is that 50 Cent is now actively working to expose everyone tied to Diddy, not just Diddy himself. He's building a docuseries with Netflix aimed at telling the whole story. And this isn't some cheap, one-sided hit job. This is a carefully researched expose, and according to early reports, it's going to name names, show receipts, and shine a light on the dark corners of the industry no one wants to talk about. People used to call 50 crazy for constantly criticizing Diddy. He was labeled a hater, someone obsessed with tearing others down. But now, all of a sudden, he's starting to look like the only one who is really paying attention. He even joked once that everyone would eventually become gay and happy under the leadership of Puffy Daddy, mocking the bizarre culture surrounding Diddy's parties and social circle. It was seen as just another 50 jab, but in hindsight, it feels a lot more pointed. He's also called out Diddy's behavior during major public events. He told a story about being at Chris Lighty's wedding where Diddy once again offered to take him shopping, and 50 was so creeped out that he nearly caused a scene. Everyone thought it was just him being dramatic, but maybe it wasn't. Now the heat is on Meek Mill and Jay-Z. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé have been linked for years. And while Jay-Z has mostly kept his hands clean, there's growing speculation that he's much deeper into this mess than people realize. Some sources even claim Jay-Z's success skyrocketed after his marriage to Beyoncé because the relationship was seen as more of a strategic business move than a romantic union. In fact, people close to the situation say the marriage played a massive role in how Jay-Z transformed his image from a former drug dealer and gangster rapper to a respected mogul and family man. There's a timeline that supports this theory. Prior to marrying Beyoncé, Jay-Z had only 1 Grammy. Since then, he's collected 16 or 17 more. Even their kids have won awards without having released a single song. That kind of power doesn't just come from talent. It comes from alignment with the right people and playing the game at the highest level. This image transformation made Jay-Z more palatable to corporate America and allowed him to move in elite spaces. But now those same ties are being questioned. Was his success built on genuine work, or was it the result of a carefully curated partnership that opened doors no one else could access? All of this has Diddy extremely nervous, especially since 50 is now naming names publicly. There are even claims that Jay-Z and Beyoncé have been protecting Diddy for years, helping keep the deeper truths under wraps. And the fact that people are only now starting to ask these questions proves how deep the deception runs. Then there's Orlando Brown, the former Disney star who was once written off as insane. Years ago, he made wild claims about Diddy and the entertainment industry. Everyone laughed. Everyone dismissed him. But now, in the wake of recent revelations, his words don't sound so crazy anymore. He warned people not to bring their girlfriends to Diddy's parties because it wasn't just the girls Diddy was interested in. He claimed Diddy would go after whoever he wanted without shame. Brown even suggested that Diddy was more of a fall guy, that there were bigger forces in the background, using him as a shield. That mirrors what we saw with Jeffrey Epstein. The wealthy and powerful are often protected while one person is sacrificed to take the blame. Whether or not Diddy is that fall guy remains to be seen, but people are finally realizing that this is bigger than just one celebrity. The culture of silence, the media manipulation, the fear, these aren't conspiracy theories anymore. They're facts backed up by legal filings, witness testimonies, and now a Netflix documentary that aims to lay it all out. For years, people who spoke out were ridiculed, fired, or labeled mentally unstable. But now those voices are being heard. As for 50 Cent, he's not slowing down. If anything, he's ramping things up. He's done with the fake politeness and the industry rules. He's calling it like he sees it. And the response from the public? It's not denial, it's shock that we didn't believe him sooner. With new lawsuits, more celebrities being implicated, and a powerful accusaries about to drop, the tide has turned. This isn't just about Diddy anymore. This is about an entire ecosystem built on exploitation, secrets, and silence. The only question now is, who's next? Because 50 Cent isn't finished. Not by a long shot.